Hey everyone, I'm here with Amber Smith, the one, the only Amber, who's been in legal marketing. Gosh, how long, Amber?
Almost 7 years.
Okay.
Goes by fast.
Yeah, it's been a long time. Well, we're here today to talk about some really incredible insights on what was it, like over 3,000 consumers in the space that are actively looking for or have worked with a law firm recently. And we wanted to talk about those insights today and just kind of go over what they're saying. You know, it's not our data, it's what they want. All right, Amber. So there's this idea of your online reputation is like your online currency, right? Mm-hmm. What does it say about you? Your website looks great. You're found online. You're that fifth result that we talked about. You're in the game. And they're going to look at 2 to 5 other law firms when they're doing these searches. So what does your reputation say about you? So what are some of the things that you recommend before we get into some of the statistics about what the prospective clients want to see?
Right.
What would you recommend to really help boost your reputation online?
Yeah, I think that as a firm, you have to have a plan for driving reviews. Everybody wants a review from everyone, right? Your favorite restaurant wants a review. Your shoes want a review. It's never ending. So they are being bombarded for reviews. I think it's really important to have a solid plan as a firm as to how you're going to get them, when you're going to get them, how you're going to ask them. You obviously want to reach out to people that are happy with your services because your ratings do matter. It matters how often you get those reviews too. Are you getting them once a year? Are you getting them once a week? How often are those reviews coming in? And then making sure that you're responding to reviews in a timely manner. Google really wants you to respond within 24 hours. So that's another thing that as a firm, you have to think about and plan for. So I think having a firm plan in place on how you're asking, making sure you make it easy, just like everything else we've talked about. You want to make it easy for people to reach out to you. You also want to make it easy for them to leave you a review. You don't want to make it a complicated process.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if it's like doing a puzzle to figure out how to do a review, they're probably going to get lost, right? The same way if they try to reach out to the firm and it's press 1, then 5, then this to get connected to an attorney.
Those things drive me crazy.
You're just going to lose interest,
right?
So I love that idea of making sure you have a plan. And whatever that plan is, stick with it. Sure. Right? I mean, you want to make it easy and you want to make sure, to your point, that you're getting proactive reviews often. Right? For everyone listening, I want to let everyone know that it's not the end of the world if you get a bad review.
No.
Right? It's what you do with that bad review. Because guess what? We're all human. You can't please everyone at the end of every day. Someone's not going to be happy with something, and that's okay. Honestly, when I'm out looking at reviews, I feel a little bit skeptical when I see that restaurant or that thing I'm going to go do. And it's like 5 out of 5 stars, 12,000 reviews.
Right.
I'm like, okay, that seems a little bit fishy. So it's okay. If you get a bad review, you just need to tackle it, right? I always like to say the best offense is a really good defense, right?
Absolutely.
And how do you defend yourself is you just go out and you respond, right? And you have to have a really good response, right? Don't overthink the response and make sure that you are communicating back, hey, you know what? Have empathy. One thing I will say is don't fight those reviews when someone goes out there.
Not online.
We don't need any more keyboard warriors out there talking about their online reputation, right? So what would you say is a key thing that firms can do to make sure that they don't lose a potential client when they might have some bad reviews online?
Yeah, it's definitely responding, just what you said. We're human, and there are times where we mess up, and there's also times where people are just having a bad day and you didn't do anything wrong. They just had a bad day. So it's important that you respond to them quickly. And like you said, it doesn't have to be complicated. Hey, I'm sorry to hear that you had this experience. I'd love to talk about it with you over the phone. Please feel free to give the firm a call. Something as simple as that.
Yeah, I love that. So at the end of the day, right, your online reputation is currency for the firm, right? You need to make sure that you have a good reputation online. And if you don't, what is your plan in place to build on that reputation? Because those consumers, before they even decide to reach out, right? They got to the page, maybe let me go look around a little bit, and they see a couple negative reviews. you have to make sure you're tackling that as well to really make sure that you are getting that ideal customer in the door.
Yeah.
Every single way you can.
Right. And I think that part of that too is, okay, so maybe your reviews aren't where you want them to be, but what does the rest of your story tell? We talked about the omni-channel presence, right? So your website, what kind of story is that telling? What kind of reviews are there? Do you have, going back to video, do you have some great client testimonials that are there? Whenever somebody finds you organically, is it, speaking their language when they land on that page on your website? Is it showing your capabilities? I think that you have to tackle it from every single angle that you're approaching online.
Yeah. It's interesting. So you think that if I had some video on the website and, clients do like a testimonial, you think that would be something that would help maybe like a bad couple Google reviews?
I absolutely think it would help. 100%. Listen, everything that we've talked about and the things that we're going to continue to talk about, they all play a role within each other, right? We talked about the website. You want to have a beautiful website, but if nobody finds you, who cares, right?
Yeah.
Well, now they find you and you're going to a beautiful website, but if it doesn't convert well, then you're losing again.
Yeah.
So then you think about, well, how does it convert well? Well, I need to have good reviews because most people are going to go and look at your reviews before they ever pick up the phone and call you. And so if your reviews aren't good, now you've lost them again. And so you have to really think about this in a holistic way. It cannot be separate. It's not SEO. It's not just reviews. It's not just paid ads. It's not just video. It's a combination of how all of these things work together to present you in the best possible way. Another interesting fact that we found through doing the survey is that if you have less than 4 stars, over 50% of people have already discounted you. You're gone. You're not even an option for them anymore. And I think that's something that we have to keep in mind. Also, when you're thinking about reviews, you've got to think about several things. It's not just how many reviews you have. It's your ratings. It's how often you get them. And it's if you're actually responding or not. That responsiveness, responding quickly is really important in Google's eyes and will help you.
Yeah. And read through them. Right? I know everyone was waiting for my exercise for this one. Go out and look at your reviews. What are your potential clients saying about you? Might make you feel mad if you see a bad one, and that's okay.
Sure.
Again, that internal reflection can help give you a chance to respond. But do those reviews really communicate the story that you're trying to tell to your prospective clients? I can't tell you how many times I've seen the firm that's out there that has 2,000 5-star reviews.
Right.
And they're short. The firm did a great job on my case.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't control everything when they're going to go out and do a review, but the quality of the review can matter. So whether that's you communicating to your clients that you're asking for these reviews, maybe you have to guide them a little bit through that. Hey, if you wouldn't mind mentioning X, Y, and Z in the review, that would really help me out, because that goes a long way when your now new potential clients are looking. What are they seeing?
Yeah.
Are they seeing something that looks legit and real, or are they seeing something that's just a bunch of 5 stars, right? They want to be able to connect with that experience before they reach out. Oh my gosh, that person had the exact same issue that I was having, and this firm could help. That's going to be instant.
Yeah. Or even whenever they mention their attorney by name, I think that speaks volumes. I love when I see that.
Yeah.
When I'm looking at reviews.
Absolutely. So don't skip on the reviews.
Nope.
Make sure that if you don't have a plan in place, that you get a plan in place. And it's okay if you have bad reviews, because you will get there.
Yeah. Just be proactive.
There you go.